right foot of Chavez. Otherwise, this would already be a 1-0 game 30 seconds in. Wouldn't that have been nice? Orozco inside to Orozco, not to be confused with the Manta, goes over into the corner. Settles down, punches forward.
Here, so when you start seeing all these banging and all this moving around and all this physicality, especially with the surface as well, that really comes in as a major factor.
Well, it's also going to test as the season goes on the depth that some of these teams have. As some guys are going to need rest, getting banged up, and some guys are just going to be on the bench as a shot goes wide. It will be a corner for New York's time tonight. They keep it short. Centers it. Headed towards the goal. Bernstein uses his head a week ago. The boss man, Gale. From Gabriel at the 53-minute mark, knotted it up at one apiece. That's the way the score stayed as Vega punches it out.
Was not the case.
Richie Ryan, left foot into the box. Headed out. Ball gets to the top of the screen. Got in the way of that Zatella shot. New York doing a good job of moving the ball around. They wanted a handball on Barak. Freeman keeps it short. New York will look to bring the ball inside. Orozco does. Slides out of the 18. Expansion team in game 1 to be an expansion team in game 12.
Exactly, yeah, it's a process. And yeah, the
blast from outside, and again over the net. And over. Orozco headed away by Trafford. Freeman tees it up.
Passes.
Poku trying to push it forward to Chavez. Intercepted. Ockford. Freeman.
He's protesting a little too much.
Early. They may make it up later on. Orozco. Ockford. The other observation I have, Juan, is that the new look Orozco with Barajo in front of him. And that weak right foot will result in Vega kicking it away. I missed.
But overall, I mean, if you look at what Miami's been able to do, very good in the middle. Poku, Richie Ryan, Lahoud, we were talking about that triangle in the middle. But also for New York, you look at two players in Ruben Bover and also Danny Zatella. Look at how they've been able to really deter Miami in the middle, how to really make things a little slower, really affect their dynamic just a little bit and interrupt what they've been able to do. And also, at the same token,
New York. Orozco dribbling forward. Adielton steps in front. Orozco with some fancy footwork, and he takes the shot from distance, and nice save once again by Daniel Vega as Orozco found the
best weapons is that cut inside. That's one thing that Barajo needs to really recognize and shut that down in order to really kind of minimize those chances.
And Vega will gobble that one. Orozco. Diosa. Down the line. Winzati. Orozco. We've seen this play before. And it's cleared out by Adielton. To draw this game at one apiece before the half. And here comes New York.
They lost that aspect of their play and started moving the ball more sideline to sideline instead of goal to goal.
You saw right there, Miami trying to go over the top, shut down by New York. Bover.
Miami, you do have the additions, you do have the acquisitions, but you still have to have that mental aspect, that edge to really start settling in.
Slides it forward. Great save by Vega. Goes past the line, and Vega will kick it away. So you see that Orozco has man. Slightly different look, as Freeman is usually the guy to take it.
Look at the Cosmos trying to go first post.
That is exactly where they were going. Bover.
Gone up. I mean, it's been, that's what makes this team so impressive and also such a daunting task to try and beat defensively, because they are just very aware of where they need to be positionally. Rarely you will see the Cosmos defenders.
Trafford, some fancy footwork, results in a throw for Orozco. Marengo. Bover from distance, and it's wide. Activity is for naught.
But again, what does Chavez do? Gives Poku the ball, and Poku has 3 players around him. He can only do so much in those particular moments. The only option he has is to drop it back or try and run. He'll run into him, or at least waiting to find some support. Does neither one. Gives the ball back to New York with great ease.
We were talking about the options that Nesta has to make some changes. He has 3 of them, and him. Poku. Smith.
Smith, one of the things that he's tended to do ever since he's been with Miami FC, instead of running towards goal, runs towards the flat.
Out of the 18. Zatello once again, and here comes New York. Orozco looking for Lucky. Mendez off the chest. Diosa. Nice pick by Danny Zatello. And now New York still on offense. Bover. And he chips it into the stands.
This is with certain players on the pitch for Miami. But when you really start to offer more mobility, when you start to offer more changes in direction, that's when they complicate things.
Ball inside the 18 for Miami, and they usher the ball into the hands. Speakton is showing his feet. Tried to find a sprinting Johnny Barajo. New York with a lot of room to run.
Barajo still getting back into position.
Freeman.
Actually, with Chavez playing a little bit further back.
Winzati. Orozco, and Orozco sends it into the stands.
Winzati, another player that you start seeing more pushing in the middle, finding that space next to Richie Ryan. As soon as Richie pushes up a little bit, he sneaks up behind him, and there is a little bit of pocket of space there that really has been taken advantage of by the Cosmos.
Bover outside. New York trying to bring it inside. Adeilton clears. But New York still on the ball. Chip inside. Martinez looked at Poku. Too far past him. Zatello came up with it. New York on the offensive push. Lahoud comes over to play defense against his former team. Slows down play.
Winzati has been just wide open for the past few minutes on the right.
Freeman. Bover. Slides it in. Flores inside the 18, and it's now a 2-1 game.
Defensive lapses. Great work by the Cosmos as far as